Good morning. I hope y'all can see me. I'm doing the other camera on my phone today. I noticed when I was rewatching my live last night that there were parts that got really, really blurry. So I'm hoping if I use my rear camera on my phone today that I will be able to see you guys more clearly. If not, then I will, I don't know. I'll fix it. Okay, so this morning we are going to go through my morning skincare routine and then talk about the differences I've noticed in my face after a week of use of the Lime Life by Alcone skincare products. Disclaimer, I have only been using half the products. My other half I have ordered. So as of right now, I've only been using, my morning routine is the Quench Cleanse Cleanser, followed by Cool Balm. Then I use the Skin Therapy Moisturizer, and then Due Date. I will be adding in Sotox and One Drop Wonder to that. My evening routine has been the Dream Clean Cleanser, the Cool Balm, the Skin Therapy Moisturizer, and then Due Date. So, and again, I'll be adding in Sotox and One Drop Wonder to that as well. Also, I used skin polish last Monday, and then I used it again last night. I think I'm going to actually up using the skin polish face mask. I'm also going to be adding in Mask of Zen, which helps oily complexions. Let's go ahead and take the glasses off. Okay, so I'm not going to really be able to see any comments or anything of anybody watching since I am using my rear-facing camera. So any questions or anything, I'll add the answers into the comments later. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my hot water and let that start heating up. Now, I have tailored my skincare routine to fit my face. Actually, I'm going to see if anybody... Oh, hey, Renee. Okay, so I tailored my skincare routine to my face. I hope y'all can see me okay. Finger scrolls. So, our catalog, this lovely thing right here, actually has on page, I believe it's 17. Yes, I was correct. Page 17. And I've also shared this same information in my Cosmetics with Caitlin Facebook page that y'all can follow. It actually has for oily and acne-prone skin to use Dream Clean, Cool Balm, Skin Therapy, One Drop Wonder, and Mask of Zen as your morning and night routine. Obviously, the mask you would only use 1 to 3 times a week. But for damaged or sensitive skin, it says use Quench Cleanse. So I've actually combined those. Usually when I wake up in the morning, I'm a lot more oily. That's when my oil really pulls to the front. I'm just going to turn that off and then turn it on full blast to get it to heat up in a minute. I do get acne. So with the acne and with producing more oil overnight, like when I wake up, it's usually like nice and shiny all up in my T-zone area. I've been using the Dream Clean at night, but because I also do have sensitive skin, I've been using the Quench Cleanse in the morning. And y'all, I have not had any oil or anything in my T-zone when I wake up, like at all. No oil on my chin, none on my nose. I mean, this whole area that I normally wake up, glistening and feeling disgusting. I haven't had any. So I've actually been mixing the Quench Cleanse in the morning and then doing the Dream Clean at night. I'm not oily throughout the day. I keep a really good complexion throughout the day. So just a second, I'm going to get a sip of coffee. So, that being said, I'm going to talk a little bit about what changes I've seen so far. I have had a few pop up, a few breakouts. I'm also going to, one of my Lime Life sisters said that for anytime she has a breakout, she puts on some of our 40 Cure Cream onto the breakout, and by morning, it's usually gone. So I'm also thinking about adding that to my skincare routine when I do have these little pop-ups right here. these happened, I'm going to be honest, I did miss washing my face one night. I was trying to get the babies to sleep and I actually passed out from exhaustion. And the next morning is when I woke up with these signs of acne on my face. I had not had a single sign of acne until I missed that night. And I woke up so oily. It was ridiculous. Like you could have like scraped it off and oiled up a car with it. I mean, it was horrible. So some things that I've noticed, even having missed one night, is I have noticed less and less blackheads. Like my chin and my nose, all right here, are usually blackhead central. It's been like that for years. You can even ask my mom. When I was a teenager, I constantly had blackheads. I also have deep pores like my mom does. So when if I were to pop a blackhead, it would actually be like super long because I do have deep pores. And in some areas, I do have larger pores, like right in here across my cheeks. So I've noticed less blackheads across my chin and my nose. I've also noticed a decrease in size in the pores right here. I will also be adding Eye Arise to my skincare routine. Eye Arise helps with the dark circles in the bags and kind of gives your eyes a little bit of an eye lift and also gets rid of these dark circles. Most of you know I'm extremely fair skin. I usually go from Casper to a bright red tomato and then back to Casper when the sun comes out. I mean, I actually got a sunburn back in January and I got one in February. I mean, come on, who else do you know does that? Except maybe vampires. But because I do have thinner skin and I am lacking melanin in my skin, you can see, even when I've had a good night's sleep, you can see the dark circles underneath my eyes. So just the Eye Arise is supposed to help combat that, and I will be doing constant updates as I'm using these new products as well. So I've also noticed, I haven't even used Sotox yet. Sotox is going to be our product that gets rid of these fine lines, it gets rid of wrinkles, it gets rid of crepey skin, which is for older women and men. It's when the skin around the neck starts to sag. Sotox gets rid of that. Like, it looks like everything is like pulled back and what is it they say? Snatched. It looks like all of it's like snatched. I've been watching a little bit of Brad Mondo and Jeffree Star lately, and I'm trying to learn some of this like hip lingo, and it's not working. My inner being is not a child. My inner being is a crotchety old lady. So back to the face. I have noticed that my what the heck lines up here are not as prominent when I'm not holding my face like this. They are not as prominent. I've also noticed my crater right here that we talked about that I would like to see reduced. It's actually a lot more shallow. It doesn't stand out as bad when, like, throughout the day. Like, I've even checked it while riding in the car and in natural sunlight. I've even looked, and it's not as prominent either. So I'm super happy about that because I haven't even started using the Sotox yet, which, I mean, that just absolutely thrills me. But yeah, in just a week, I've noticed less blackheads, smaller pores, and my lines up here and my little like crater here in the middle are already diminishing in size, which is amazing. My skin is constantly soft, like all the time. Like, it's everything in me not to touch it, because of course when you touch your face too much, the oils from your fingers get into your skin, and but my skin is so soft. And then I also have to fight off the dogs and the kids, because when I do the skin polish, because it smells like lemon cake, everybody wants to be up in my face, and I'm like, I know it smells good, guys, but personal space. So, little disclaimer, if you use our skin polish, you might want to be able to like fight back the masses, because it does smell that good. So I'm gonna move y'all around a little bit and kind of shake y'all up and see if anybody's commenting or anything. Nope, it doesn't look like anybody's commenting right now, and that's fine. So I do hope y'all can see me okay. Again, I am really worried about that. I'm gonna get another sip of coffee, and then we're gonna start the face routine this morning. Coffee. It's good for the soul. This is actually my second cup, because I need at least one cup to function. And then my second cup is the cup of, it gives me that gumption to do things. So yeah, first cup is the function cup. The second cup is the gumption cup. And then, yeah, I usually don't do a third cup. That's usually my limit is 2. If I'm doing 3, I am super tired, and the first cup just didn't work at all. So the twins didn't sleep too well last night. They ended up in my bed, and because they have been gone to my parents for the last few days, which is great because I was able to get so much stuff done around the house and help my friend move. But they missed their daddy, something awful. So they decided that they were not going to cooperate and sleep in their own beds. They wanted to be near their daddy. Okay, so we're going to get some of this Quench Cleanse on our hands. So. And of course, just like Drain Clean, our Quench Cleanse smells so, like, just refreshing. It just smells so good. Hit that forehead area. Oh yes, look at all that gorgeous cleanliness. I'm super excited to see the results that Stotox and One Drop Wonder are going to bring. And I'm super excited to finally show y'all the foundation. Our foundation is our CMA. It is used in Hollywood. Jennifer Aniston uses our makeup, or, well, it's used on her. Jennifer Lopez also has our makeup products used on her. And it's just, it's amazing, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen Jennifer Lopez, one of her concerts. She's always moving around, sweating, and just, being active when she's on stage. And our makeup doesn't move, which is absolutely fabulous. It is a wax base, so it's not going to absorb into the pores, causing more breakouts. And it's also, because it's a wax base, it's not going to oxidize and change color later, which until I started watching some of my upline Rachel's videos, and she was talking about it, and I was like, wait, foundation does what now? And I started really paying attention and looking back to some of my old photos, and the ones where you could really see a line in, like, around my chin in my photos. I was like, oh my gosh, that line wasn't there. I've always been so careful to buff out any lines so that I didn't have that, orange line across there. And then come to find out that it didn't matter how much buffing I was doing. It didn't matter how much care I was taking in, not putting on too much or really caking it up. It didn't matter how much care I put into, picking the right foundation shade. If it's going to oxidize, it's going to oxidize and change colors regardless. And I just, that was eye-opening for me. It really was. So, to find that out, like, I'll be honest, kind of irritated me. So I'm going to dry my hands real quick. Just kind of wave the face a little. I tried to headband back all my little wispies that keep getting caught in my makeup. Alright, so next, that was Quench Cleanse. Feels so refreshing. I'm trying not to touch my face too much. Now we're going to do Cool Balm. Oh yes, this is the one that is cucumber and aloe and kendi oil. Kendi oil? I keep wanting to say candy, so I feel like I have to, over enunciate. Because it's Kendi. So I really feel like I have to, over enunciate to make sure I don't say candy. Oh, I love the way this stuff smells, though, y'all. It's amazing. I can't get enough of it. Which, of course, aloe. Me and aloe are best friends because I sunburn so easy. So, of course, me and aloe have a long-standing relationship. I mean, it's bad when you get a sunburn in January. That's when you know you're fair. I mean, Like, come on now. I need to catch a break. If they ever come out with melanin injections, like, don't be surprised if I'm, like constantly injecting my skin, y'all. I know I don't know if y'all have seen it, but I actually saw a blurb about a woman who tried to change her ethnicity. I was like, okay. So I guess technically they do have melanin injections, but I don't know. I say that, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd ever actually, like, do it. I am becoming, even though my skin is super sensitive and burns real easy, I am becoming much more comfortable in my skin color as far as, like, my face and my arms and stuff. I've been wearing shorts, like, when it gets hot, which is, like, a first, because a couple years, like, even just a few years ago, if you told me I'd be wearing shorts more often, I would have looked at you like you were, like, you needed to be committed to an insane asylum, because me and shorts were, like, not friends. I was always so self-conscious of the color of my legs. And everything I tried, like, I did go to the tanning bed and, subject myself to the harsh UV lights and everything, which is actually, like, not only is it bad for you, but those of us who are extremely fair-skinned, we are much more susceptible to skin cancers and other ailments like that. We are much more susceptible to UV lights and, like, sun rays and stuff, which is why we burn so easily. So, yeah, I was really a genius back in the day, but the tanning bed never worked. I never wanted to get spray tanned because I'd seen and heard too many horror stories of people coming out orange, and I was so afraid I was going to look like a Dorito. And then, I tried the selfless tanners before, and most of them did turn me orange. So I am eager to try the one we have for Lime Life, our Liquid Sunshine, because the formula is different, and so I'm curious to see if, like, that'll work for me. And I'm not gonna go, like, crazy with it. I'm just curious to see if I can go, like, just one shade darker on my legs, just to try to see if I can't, like, balance some of it out. Because, even though I am so fair-skinned, my arms are about two shades darker than my legs naturally. My face is about a shade darker than my neck. And it's about a shade or two darker than my legs as well. And so just to kind of, like, have a little bit of balance would be nice. But I am, comfortable in my own, I am becoming much more comfortable in my own skin, which is a good thing. We should all love ourselves. We are beautiful. Everyone is beautiful. I don't care who you are, how old you are, your ethnicity, your age. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. We are all beautiful, beautiful people. So, and I talked about it a little bit last night in my live when I was playing with the makeup. But I really do love how, that these products are vegan. These products are gluten-free, paraben-free, all the harsh chemical-free. We do have certified organic products that come from the earth. So, that being said, it's a lot better on my sensitive skin. I have had, excuse me, y'all, I have, like, no etiquette. I might be a woman, but most of the time I do not act like a lady. So, I've talked about this before, I've actually had, and I don't want to name names, because I'm not here to bash any other products, because they work for other people, they just didn't work for me. But I had a skincare line that actually caused, the best way I can describe it is a chemical burn all across my cheeks. I couldn't wear any makeup. I wanted to wear makeup to try to hide the extreme redness, but I couldn't, because every time anything touched this area on my face hurt so bad. It wasn't worth it. I couldn't stand the pain. I've had skincare lines that have caused, the only way I can describe it is carpet burn around the inside edges of my nose, around here, the corners of my mouth. These are skincare products that other people have been using for years and they work for them. I just have extremely sensitive skin. I actually try to do my makeup with a foundation that I've been using for a while. about a month ago, and I barely got through the foundation and the concealer, and my eye had actually started turning red and had gotten red halfway up to my pupil. And I was like, okay, something's wrong. I didn't just like get product in my eye. The redness is traveling. So like, I'm just going to wipe it all off. I took a makeup wipe, like wiped it all off, cleaned it all up, and I noticed that I had extreme swelling underneath as well. I was actually having a reaction to the makeup. And as soon as I cleaned it off, the swelling started going down, and within 15 minutes, the redness was gone and the swelling was gone, which tells me I was reacting to the makeup. I didn't just like get some in my eye. So to have products that don't make my skin react like that is amazing. It cleans my skin. It's giving me the results that I'm looking for, that I've been desperately seeking. I mean, I've had this crater in between my eyebrows for years, y'all, years. And I've never been able to get rid of it, and I've always been self-conscious about it. And I've talked about in the past, oh, maybe I'll get like a Botox shot just right there. But I've never done it because I've always been scared to put chemicals in my face, especially chemicals that I don't really know anything about. My face is just so sensitive that I have to be so careful. I have to be careful which detergents I use to wash our laundry because I'll break out into a rash. So with having such sensitive and fair skin, honestly, I didn't wash my face for a long time because I was scared to use anything because I was afraid it was gonna, tear my face up. And to have this and to have these products and to be able to confidently use them and know that my face isn't going to break out into a rash or have burns on it or, react poorly, that's why I'm backing these products. That's, I would love, we are becoming as the world, we are becoming very aware of all of the harsh chemicals that products are putting out nowadays. And we're trying to fix that. A lot of companies are going vegan. A lot of companies are going cruelty-free. A lot of companies are going gluten-free. So, this is one problem that I've found, though, is I have looked into some of these other cosmetic companies before I found LimeLife. And I couldn't afford it. I'm going to be 100% honest. I could not afford it. I have 6 kids. 6. I have 6 children. 3 of them are currently in school. The other 3 I have to stay home with because we can't afford childcare. $500 plus a month for one kid, and I've got 3 at home. There's just no way. My oldest 2, one's in Boy Scouts. The second oldest is in Cub Scouts. My third oldest is talking about doing Taekwondo. Taekwondo is $100 plus a month. So I mean, I want to give my kids everything that they want. I do. I want to give them every opportunity. I also want to be able to take care of myself too. You can't pour from an empty cup. And I couldn't afford good skincare. I couldn't afford good makeup. My kids always looked dressed to the nines, and I always looked like a homeless person. Now with finally finding LimeLife, I can afford it. I can afford to have good skin. I can afford to take care of myself and still do for my kids. I can afford to, look pretty with makeup on and it not tear my face up, or having to walk out constantly, without makeup on because everything tears my face up. And I just, I started selling it because I want to share the love with y'all. I want to, give y'all the opportunity to have really good skincare that's not got all the harsh chemicals. Because like I was saying last night, it takes less than 60 seconds for chemicals from skincare products to enter into your bloodstream and start causing damage. And with our chemicals being paraben-free, sulfate-free, gluten-free, harsh chemical-free, you don't have to worry about some kind of crazy chemical getting into your skin. And I know some of y'all might be thinking, oh, Caitlin, who are you to talk about, being healthier and being better? It's been a slow process for me, but I'm getting there. I've, really been cutting back on my soda consumption, which I've never admitted to anybody how many I was actually drinking a day, so y'all won't really understand the significance of that. I actually quit smoking. So, I am doing things that our ultimate, like the ultimate goal is to get healthier, because I do want to live a long time. I want to see my grandkids and great grandkids, if any of my children decide to have any kids of their own in like 30 years. You know, I want to be around, and I don't want to look like a bag of wrinkly fabric. You know, I would like to actually look nice and not die a young age while looking nice. So that's, you know, and some of that I could have talked about in my live, explaining why I joined Lime Life, which I will be doing soon. I'm trying to prepare myself to do that live, because there are some emotional things that I'm going to be talking about in my why, explaining why I joined Lime Life. And I'll be going over, you know, the main points of why I joined, and, you know, what they've done for me so far and what they do for other beauty guides and things like that. And it just, you know, it's some of the stuff I want to talk about, I get emotional about. So I need to like really prepare myself and make sure I have my talking points. I'm actually going to write them out so that I can kind of stay on track, because as y'all can see, I like to ramble a little bit. So, but that's my morning skincare routine. That's the stuff that's the differences I've been noticing in my face after just 1 week of using these products morning and night. If y'all will hit the share button, I would greatly appreciate it. If you do share, leave a comment and let me know so I can give you a big old thank you. If you or somebody you know is looking for better skincare, or you just want to change it because, you know, you either want to start up skincare, and even if you just want to do skincare, you don't want to worry about the makeup. If you're wanting to actually, you know, start cleaning up some of your acne or anything, or somebody you know does, send me a message, y'all. I mean, we do have samples. I mean, we have sample sizes like right here. This is our skin therapy sample. I can get 4 uses out of a sample, and my face is kind of a larger face. My mom is getting 5 uses out of 1 sample packet. So it's not a one and done kind of thing with our samples, like at all. But if you or anybody you know is looking for better skincare or better makeup or just better everything, send me a private message. You know, follow my page, Cosmetics with Caitlin. You know, let me know what you're looking for. If you would like some free samples, let me know what kind of skin you have. Normal, combination, oily, acne prone, sensitive, mature. Just let me know so I can make sure I send you the right products. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'm more than happy to answer them. I really am. Anything at all, just send me a message. Just send me like a hey, thumbs up, whatever. I love talking to y'all. I stay home with 3 of the kids, and actually they're on Mardi Gras break right now, so I do have my 4 youngest at home. So I'm more than happy to talk to y'all. I really am. So yeah, that's my morning skincare routine. That's the stuff I've noticed. I will probably be posting a little bit later today. I don't know if I'm going to do a makeup live or anything, because I kind of did that last night. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and be careful out there. I know a lot of people are going to be going down to Mardi Gras, so be careful, stay safe. I love y'all. Y'all are beautiful, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Let's see.